Hi everybody, my name is Gicauri Rosario and I'm going to be presenting on retaining staff. Um, the introduction, retaining staff. Retaining employee refers to the company ability of hiring and keeping their employee. I think by retaining staff, this will decrease the rate of turnovers. Um, and it is also important for company stability. How to retain staff? Um, Allow for opportunity to growth. This might be something like um, you have the opportunity to move on to a higher position. Let's say, for example, at my job, this is happening right now. One of my coworkers, she applied for a PCC position, which is a patient care coordinator, which is higher than just being a regular case manager on the field. So she did get the job. So those opportunity to growth are important in the job, and those will keep your employee happy. Um, Respect and value employee opinion. That's very important. Increase in pay rate, especially when employees are no longer feeling motivated to work for the company. This will um, give them motivation to just keep on hanging on and until things get stable and better. With a raise in pay, everybody would like that. I know I would. Um, a good benefit package, especially healthcare for the family, paid vacation time, sick days. We all need those. And of course, offering further education opportunity. Is it's very good to have available. Good communication skill. I can't say this enough. Communication is key to everything. It's the most important thing of it to have with your employee and team, and even your own boss if you are a manager. Communicate. That will prevent any misunderstanding. Um, Recognition for a job well done. I like that. I like when people tell me that I'm doing a good job, and I like to tell other people that too. Um, Promotion, like I said earlier. Um, Job flexibility and listening to employee concerns. This is a big one for me. Um, I like when my boss take time and listen to my concern and questions and move on from there with a solution or um, a change in my schedule or whatever I need that's concerning me. Offer help, especially if you are just out of nursing school and you are not confident on what you're doing, having the support there and being able to reach out to people when you run into trouble feels amazing. Fair schedule to prevent burnout of staff. Um, Staff meeting to assess their feeling and transparency. That's a very important thing to keep it real with staff and tell them what to expect and just to keep the communication going and open. Be honest with employees, keep them informed about new updates and changing policy. Don't allow them to find out um, through another employee something that have changed. Just to tell the team, as the manager, just tell the team what's going on, what the changes are. Um, Employee development is very important to have and offer as a company. Making sure that all employees are very supported and they have the appropriate amount of training is a huge thing to keep employee, because if you get hired and you don't know what you're doing, but and also you don't have the support or the training and don't feel confident, you're just gonna go away and go find another job that will help you, support you, and train you the right way. Um, the amount of patient you're caring for. The second bullet point here, this is what I'm talking about. As a new nurse, managing 3 patients, it's a challenge to get everything done by the end of your shift and everything documented. It's a challenge. So having staff, having assignments that are fair and before they are given to you, and the manager or the boss making sure you're comfortable with that amount of patient or whatever the task is, that's very important, because that will show that the boss is being considerate with a new employee. I already said this again. Further education skill training sessions are great to have and offer to employees, because that's through that skill training or training session that will help develop the skill even more. And that's how people become confident, and they really know what they're doing when they're trained properly, when they have the skill developed to a point where they just say, you know what, I can do it on my own. Thank you for supporting me. And and they know that they can go back to you for support or with any question that they may have. So that's something important that me as an employee, I would like to have in the company that I work for. And I'm sure the employee that think like me and that feel the same way would stay with the company, and that will help retain employees. Assessing employees' short-term and long-term goals are important. That way you know what are they expecting to do in the next 5 years, and if you guys offer anything at the company, any training or any special education or certification that they program that they can get and get it done and become certified, and IVs or PEC line or anything like that, that's important to assess and know, and I'm sure they're going to be happy to know that they can do that there. Offer rewards for high level education completed. This would be like something like if you have a bachelor degree, getting recognized for it. If there's an opening in the job that requires an employee or a nurse that has a bachelor degree, you can offer the opportunity to apply for that position, something like that. Provide appropriate education about new equipment and support staff again. That's very important. Especially if you are new at your job and you don't know how to use the equipment, or a hospital unit where you don't know how to use the cardio machines, the AKG machines. Having the education session with the preceptor or when you get hired, like let's say days after you get hired, you get to go or to attend some of the session classes or online modules that go over how to use machines. That's very helpful, and I'm sure staff and I will feel very supportive, and knowing that people are there for me, and that I have educational module that I can access and review things when I don't remember quite well. Motivation is a big one. Employee have to be kept motivated, and I also think that motivation should come within the person too. So keeping staff motivated by offering time off when appropriate. Let's say it's a weekend and the nurse who's starting on Monday worked the weekend before, and the sensor is low. Instead of offering somebody the day off because the sensor is low, somebody else that worked there but they didn't work the weekend, I would as the manager, I would offer the day off to the person that worked the weekend, so they are not burned out. Um, Giving out reward for job well done. You know what? I love it when people recognize my job that I did well, that I did well. Um, it doesn't have to be something very expensive or anything like that. Um, just something like an award or a piece of candy or something like that. A reward for the job well done will keep you motivated to do it right the next time and over again because you like to be recognized. Welcoming staff and telling them that you appreciate what they do is another way of rewarding people. Um, and making staff feel welcome to the team or work floor. That's another big thing to keep the motivation going. If you are like me, I love where I work because the team is great and they tell me every day that they're glad to work with me and that I'm a good nurse and I do my job well. So I love when I hear those type of thing, and it also helped me, and also my boss tells me the same thing. That keeps me motivated to come to work every morning and even do a better job than what I did the day before or last week. These are some videos. I can't play them right now, but I will copy and paste the link um, to this recording. Some other videos. Here's more. And then the reference page. Let me go back to these videos right here. These videos are about retaining staff. People are giving out tips on how to retain staff. So they're good videos and they're short in length, so it won't take a long time. And these are articles that you can read. And there's one that talks about retaining employee forever. I wish that would be the case. More reference. Yep. And this is my presentation. Thank you.